thing about myself. I mean, I'm sure I got a few more pounds I could probably want to let go of, I guess, you know. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be all the way real. I'm gonna be like I'll make sure that I'll probably make sure my man's was maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe, but I know what he be doing too. Let's see what I change, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. I can't change anything, man. I'm good. I'm good. Man, let's go with the pounds. I was trying to be funny, man. Let's just keep the pounds, man. Let's do that. You know, I could get rid of them. A change that you can make. The greatest. You know, I would say the greatest achievement would be the impression that I left. That's probably the greatest achievement, man. What is that impression that I left, man? What did I leave them better than when I left them? You know? Come back as a person or a thing. What would it be? I have to come back as me, man. I like how I'm doing this right here. I like how I'm maneuvering LaShawn. You know what I mean? The way LaShawn just maneuver, like come back and wake up. I already said, like I'm happy to do that every day. Can't do it for somebody. Like even for the people, man, they may have whatever they feel they may have on me, man. It's different when you look, man. I wake up and it's literally my world. You know what I mean? I wake up and it's my world. Like if my eyes never open again, man, like all this stuff is done. At least for myself. So why would I not want to keep waking up being that? Like you know what I mean? Like I just don't know if y'all know me. You know, of course you do. I'm just waking up as myself, man. That's it. Okay. Let's see if I could do it. I wake up as probably my pet. I don't even have a pet right now, but I'm saying, like, let me get a pet. Let me get a pet. I would love to be my pet, man. We doing the thing. That's gonna be my road dog. My road dog. Like that's it, man. Like I had to be like that, man. Give me my road dog for real. So maybe that's next on the list, man. Let me go ahead and do that. Give me a pet, then I got somebody I can switch with. Take care of each other. I just got asked this not so long ago as well too. So like someone had asked me, like, where would you want to be at, man? Where you want to go? That's funny. I haven't found that place yet. I went to a few different places around the world. A few places in the states, and things of I like certain aspects of each area. You know what I mean that I've gone to live in. I have to be somewhere by some water where I could get some sun. Just be able to go, just feel that, man. I need that. So those would be the first two things. So that had to start the filter list. Mmm, my soul, my spirit. Mmm, more than you would know. Misery. The lowest depth of misery would have to be when, how I say misery loves company. It's when you bring someone down with you. That's got to be the lowest depth of misery. When you starting to bring other people down with you, you know, um, it's like just kill your side. And I don't even want you to kill yourself. But if you gonna do it, I don't just gonna start with you. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. Save us all. No, for like misery loves company, man. So if you're going like that, that'll be when misery starts to bring other people down. Lowest. Okay, like switch up. Okay, the favorite one of all of them is acting. Acting, man. This is what it did for me. You know what I mean? Very like sentimental value to it. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny, man, because it's acting, and acting is something everybody could do it. However, I'm glad that it spoke to me the way it did. I'm glad that it allowed me to look into myself the way it did. I'm glad that it opened up opportunities for me to do certain projects and be able to meet and shake hands with certain people, man. And, you know, it's been phenomenal, man. It's been phenomenal, and to have that open up to and blow up to all the other things that came with that comes with that, continues to come with it. It's magnificent. You mean most marked? You know, a lot of people say I'm funny, man. A lot of people say I'm funny, man. I'll be like, I don't get it. I don't be seeing it, but I know I laugh a lot. But that's because I like to laugh. I choose to laugh, y'all. I choose to laugh, man. 'Cause I love to laugh. It makes me feel good. That's like a first, second, third line defense type thing. You know what I mean? Like I find amusement in a lot of things though as well. You know what I mean? Just that what people say, what they do. I'm sure they may get it for myself, man, but I get that a lot. My marked characteristic, that's one of the first ones I hear, and I'm sure I'll take that. Who wouldn't want someone that has a good sense of humor, right? So it's a compliment. Thank you. You know, I love how I wouldn't even want to say today for me. You know what I mean? But what I value about my friends is that even after gaps in time, we tend to always be able to come back like just the way we left off. You know what I mean? And I love that. I love that about my friends, man, because I'm all over the place sometimes, y'all. I'm doing X, Y, Z things, man. You know, it's cool when I do bump back into people and reconnect with people, and you know, we're able to just kind of like old times, but you're older now, you know, or you're more successful now, or you're more established, or whatever it is. It's kind of cool. Shout out to all my friends, man. Oh, okay, I can do this one. This one, you know, I can say this one, and I can say it with being good, because I know quite a few writers. You know, I have to go with my father. My favorite one has to be my father. Why? Because he's my dad, man. You know, imagine having a parent that wrote a book and then that not being your favorite. Of course, man. Of course, man. And his book is cool. So I'm like, I'm with it. You know, I'm with the mess. I'm with all that. So that's pretty dope. Let's see, man. Fiction, man. You talking about like Marvel, DC type stuff? Oh, no. Oh, no, I already know. You know what? Dang, he was my first one though, man. I gotta say this. It'd be Gohan. It's Gohan. It's Gohan all day, man. I was about to like, you see how I was about to go comic book, but I switched to one anime on you, man. Like Gohan gotta be my favorite hero of fiction, man. Just cause on the way thing, he embodies what you want in a hero, man. Like, and he remind me a lot of myself, man. Remind me a lot of myself, man. From the whole thing, I feel like I grew up with him. That's why, for real. That's why. Oh man, but I got a couple on, like you see, like I got Miles Morales. That's cause he black and Puerto Rican. That's the only hero I know, black and Puerto Rican. Guess who also black and Puerto Rican? Exactly. Exactly. Right. So I would say that, man. Then you know, of course, you got people with like Batman, Superman, but who? Come on, man. You like both of those characters for their own reasons. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So to go back all the way, man. Yeah, it's definitely Gohan, you know, Teen Gohan for sure. Teen Gohan for sure. So, you know, if you want to put a little cap on it, I'm hip. I'm hip. Historical figure. Wow. You know who I resonate with? Man. Wow, man. Historical figure. You know, I'm pausing because I'm thinking of a few different names. In the first few names that came to my head, that's crazy. These are the first three that came to mind. Right? Historical figure. This me right now in this time. All right, so I'm thinking I got Martin Luther King Jr., right? Malcolm X, right? And then Frederick Douglass. Now I'm thinking of them because, you know, I started with Martin. I had to do a part one time. I was in this play with my good people out there in Jacksonville, man. So shout out to everybody out there, man. We did this play in this nice, beautiful church. And in this play, man, I played Martin Luther King Jr. All right, so I ended up just learning more about him, man. Not to say I haven't heard about him growing up, because I feel like this, if you in the States, man, you hear about his name coming up, just in schools and stuff and whatnot. And, you know, it opens your eyes up to the history. But then as I'm learning about this guy, man, I'm learning this, a lot of similarities, man, of how he was inputting his beliefs and his morals and standings with his faith into everyday life practices. And I like that in a way where it wasn't like you trying to be like holy, you know, it was the more so just on equal rights. You mean you just in human rights. You know what I mean? Like just to be treated as a person, man. And you know, the answer has always been love to me, man. The answer is always love. People say that, oh, love can't do this, that, and that, third. Love, man, it hits you differently to allow you to build certain skills and do everything that you need to do, man. That's shout out to love, man. Because love does that. But then it brings it to Malcolm X, because come on, man, but especially at that time, man, you can't be taking nothing like that, man. You can't be taking that shit, man. You know, anybody trying to be being told what not to do, or being mistreated, like mishandled, like they not human. You know what I mean? So then I understand, you know, parts of Malcolm. And again, I went for the Martin part, man. I know what I know of Malcolm just from my upbringing, man. So and what they teach him in school, Black Christian, but then at home as well. Like my father, man, my mother too. Like they both talk to us about our history and stuff here and there growing up. I mean, it wasn't like all the time, but you know, just keep us aware. We know what's going on, you know. And I get it, man. Just to be able to speak up when you're getting mistreated, man. When someone is taking advantage of you, or wanting to take advantage of you and mishandle you. And it's like, man, there's nothing wrong with speaking up. You know what I mean? There's certain consequences when you mistreat me. So I'm with that. And then it was my Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was the prime example. Look, I told you I'm gonna have to put my hands on you, put these paws on you, bruh. You know, so had to get dealt with, man. I know back in that time, man. I mean, I'm happy that I'm not back in that time, man. Because who knows what kind of person I would have been, man. You know, I would like to think I'll be a person who's a fighter. You know what I mean? I would like, because that's the first thing that came to my head, man. I'm fighting back, man. You know, so I probably would have been right alongside my dude, or they would have had to kill me, man. You know, and that's crazy to say like that, but I know they would have, man. They would have had to, man. There's only but so much you can take there, especially when you know that there's more to life, man. Especially when you know that you are who you are. Can't be taking that stuff like that, man. So I think I'll resonate with those, man, more just because they stood for something, man, and they knew who they were. You know, they knew who they were, man. You know, which comes back to just even myself, man. I love being myself. You know what I mean? And seeing other people love being themselves and living with the purpose on a mission, man. And those are the type of people that I would love. I would say for just any person like that, man, I would love to come back as somebody who owned it, man, who's standing down with theirs, man. You know what I mean? Like being all about love, but still being a gangster with it. You know what I mean? You can still do that. You know what I mean? You can still, and being gangsters is not taking nothing, man, for real. So on the real, all three of the people, they had some side of gangster with them. So, you know what I mean? They ain't like they was just getting walked on. No, I don't see that. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go with them. The real life heroes. You know, who mine, man? My heroes, man. You know, it's funny. I got asked this as a kid, and I remember as a little kid, man, I wrote an essay saying my father was my hero. And you know, even now, man, I would still consider that. You know, I would still definitely do that, man. My father's a great man, so I'm good with that. Especially right now. You know, so shout out to all the dads, man. Shout out to everybody wanting better, being better for their kids, for the world. You know what I mean? Like just to be a better example. Be a better example for yourself. You know, and those are people, man. Those are the heroes for real, man. Those are the heroes, man, that I'm living with in real life, man. And people that's being the example, man. So shout out to all y'all. You know, so y'all are phenomenal. My favorite names? Ah, man, you trying to get me caught up. Oh, man, okay. Well, let's not get caught up then. Okay, look. My favorite name all time. My favorite name is LaShawn. Oh, say it ain't so. I love the way it sounds. I love the way, you know what? I especially love it. There's a couple names that come up with that. And these names, I love it when they say it the best. Or when they say it the most, should I say. Because they say it the best. So, shout out to y'all. Like people who intentionally trying to tarnish the peace in the world, man. I dislike that, man, a lot, man. I dislike that, man, so much, man. Like, you know, I was saying purity at first. The first thing I'm thinking about is kids, man, and people that's just ruining kids. Like, I'm thinking about the wars and stuff going on all over the world, man, and they getting blown up, man. Like families too, but like it's also children and stuff involved in this stuff, man. These tragedies and stuff going on, man. You know, and this all comes back to people who intentionally take away the peace. They know what they're doing, man. I truly feel like people, they really know what they're doing, man. It's not that many people that don't like make a, I'll say, can't you say make a mistake, because people learn from their mistakes, right? When people do things and they just want to hurt people, man. So who knows what happened to them, man? They say hurt people. Man, we gonna have to work. Like that's it, man. I don't know why ain't nobody just be like, bro, we gotta work, bro. Ain't nobody did that, man. You know, I know people will do it to me, man. I hope someone come to me if I'm ever stepping on the line, do something, man. Let me know. Say something. Hey, Sean, I ain't trying to even come at you like, hey, man, this can look okay, cool. Let me think about it a little different, you know, go from there. So